Why is it called Site P? Well, P is the 17th letter in the alphabet. The 17th arcanum of the tarot is the star, a symbol of change. What change? A new world order, built upon the ashes of our national sovereignty. They hide their signs in plain sight as if to mock us.
That the one we're looking for?
Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. The Dark Brotherhood will carry out their global coup d'etat by any means they deem necessary. Just an update. I performed my own technical surveillance countermeasures and didn't find any bugs, hidden cameras, or GPS trackers. Yet. Friends, hide your gold, silver, and palladium. It won't be long before the NWO makes the holding of precious metals illegal. Come at me, insectoids! I've just eaten a whole tube of nano silver toothpaste. I'm f***ing invincible!
We sure there's a rogue shark?
quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
Shark? Alright, Admiral wants everyone back.
Like the futile thrashing of a dying lion, we are witnessing the collapse of the old and impotent New World Order.
There's nothing wrong with my vision.
I gotta be honest, I do not know how to sex a shark.
This is it, friends. If this show fails to awaken humanity, we're irrevocably lost, and the insectoids will carve us up for dough.
If I see it, I'll let you know.
Not seeing anything yet. What's the deal? It's a bull shark, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stock up on industrial bleach before it's all confiscated by the big pharma criminal cartels.
Is this shark toying with us? Back to P, everyone!
The enemy is thwarted by the force of righteous truth and must return again to plotting and scheming. Project Sunshine side effect, the bone sperm whale. Whales have no sense of patriotic duty. Their only duty is to the highest bidder. America is surrounded by rogue cetaceans, and only this shark is paying attention.
I'm just gonna make sure that my game is still recording. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, my game is recording, so we are continuing on with the game.
And we have started. Look at the technique. She's really transferring her muscle power from her body to the water. The shark exhibits incredible maneuverability. Sage advice for the shark. She who pulls the most water wins. She's something else, isn't she? Wow, such speed and control. Not fast enough, I'm afraid. And she's off. This is actually going quite well. With the clock ticking, there's little time to make up for errors. Well, that sated my need for speed. To die of asphyxiation would be an unworthy end for this magnificent beast.
And we're off to the races.
She needs to make sure that her nose is always pointed toward her destination.
A dominant performance thus far.
If the shark wants to be race ready, she needs to maintain her overall condition.
The shark works her tail like a propeller.
Wow! I haven't witnessed such a fiery performance since Christina Egger-Zeggy at the '92 Summer Games. What a feat of fastness! Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. The picture's becoming more clear that the sperm whales want to kill all Americans so they can occupy our country. Today, the whale and its big 17-pound brain proved to be just too much for the vicious but dim-witted shark. The underground trains that leave from this facility are built with shackles for political prisoners. If I mysteriously disappear, that's probably where I went. Either that or my second wife Susan is somehow involved.
Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. The big fish will not be intimidated into submission. Today, the whale and its big 17-pound brain proved to be just too much for the vicious but dim-witted shark. This was all funded with the government's black budget, a secretive fund that garners 33% of the United States GNP. Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. I've been told by a number of reliable sources that half of sperm whales are Chinese sleeper agents. Don't be fooled by this elaborate diorama. The real horrors are buried deep underground.
underworld order hates the shark because she dares to attack the very pillars that prop up their temple of lies. Why do the insectoids go to such extraordinary measures? Could it be that Port Clovis is one of the 13-dimensional portals spoken of by the Sumerian prophets? Notice the fish-like shape of the alien aggressor's ship, a subtle homage to Nimrod's Babylonian cult of sacred fish. Look, I know I've claimed everything from Pearl Harbor to the sinking of the Lusitania was a false flag, but this is not a false flag. I repeat, this is not a false flag. This sortie is clearly in violation of the Constitution.
No visual yet. Where is this?
Return to P, everybody. Admiral's calling it.
Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
Okay, so we got 2 bone sperm whales. I'm not really sure like where else to go. I think there's more to this DLC, but like I really don't know where to go. So I think I'm gonna just have to end this video here. Am I able to go back to the grotto? I'm still in combat with who? Oh, okay. Okay, so I would like to thank y'all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like. You can share the video, you can comment, you can subscribe if you want. I will try to figure out what else to do in this Truth Quest DLC, and I will see you guys in the next video.